Welcome, Rami.
Well, thank you for having me, Christina.
Reconnective Talk is back with another episode. This time, our guest is Rami Nishikawa, our international instructor from Japan. Rami always felt very curious about the spiritual connections, the invisible realm that she didn't have words to describe. She had studied undergraduate psychology, but upon graduation, she found herself more and more interested in the non-physical realm of life. While working at an ordinary publishing company, she studied many modalities to help her to understand that invisible realm. In 2007, she found the Reconnective healing frequencies and became a practitioner very quickly. She has found her way and her path. Let's see how she tells her story. Thank you for joining in. What was your path towards being an international instructor? I know you have studied psychology. How was it?
When I took psychology at the university, there was no word for consciousness or dimension or quantum physics. We just went through the general psychology and I studied child cognitive psychology, but they always felt something more should be there.
But you took the course and then you went to work in a publishing company. How was it?
Well, it was work. So at the same time, I just pursued my own searching for something spiritual. So I took a meditation course, studied Deepak Chopra. He is very famous. I took his course. I did all sorts of spiritual work.
Have you grown inside with those courses, or you were still looking for that thing?
I think I was still looking for something. So that's why I kept continuing my spiritual path. I read many, many books, hundreds of books, hoping to give me the answers, what I'm looking for. But none of them did. It was, I think, looking back at them, the teaching was based on the duality.
I understand.
And outside of that, it's all the energetic work is focused on outside of techniques.
Tell me, how was your first encounter with the frequencies of reconnective healing?
I was at the beauty salon, reading magazines, for fashion magazines, and there was this little advertisement saying there will be the seminar in Japan, Reconnective Healing Seminar in Japan. It was 2007, 15 years ago. That was when the book Reconnection in Japanese was published in Japan, and the publishing company started to organizing the seminar. So they put this little ad on the fashion magazines, and doing all that, pursuing all that energetic path, the spiritual path, I got very curious. It was not really common for the high fashion magazine put that kind of spiritual seminar advertisement in the magazines. And along with that, there was an advertisement for the Cartiers or Harry Winston, Bulgari, jewelries. And there it was the
reconnection.
Reconnection. It was like the shock, and it was I sort of felt a joy because the world is finally come to this
matching
point.
What you wanted, right? Something out duality. And then what did you do with the advertisement?
I was very interested, tried to register the seminars, but at that time, and it was so popular in Japan, it was already full. I felt this pull to go to the States and take this course.
How was the experience of the one experience?
Actually, I was excited, but I think at the time I understood that philosophy or this what I was doing. But looking back and taking this journey, I did not understand anything at all. I was just, I did not grasp what was going on, and I did not grasp it. But it was fun, and doing this sessions and experiencing the energetic interaction with the field. I came back, and I was with my boyfriend at the time.
Okay.
But something happens and we broke up. So I had to work. I had to be very independent. So it was that after finishing the course, I came back to Tokyo, and that breakup, and then opened up the practice and started work. So it was just 1 month after. If I did not have that breakup, I would not be in this position talking to you. So I'm so grateful for him.
You are a practitioner for 15 years.
Yes.
When was the first time that you imagined yourself teaching this?
I was at the seminar in Slovenia. It was like 2012 or 13. And it was a large seminar with like 500 participants. And many of them were from neighboring Croatia.
Okay.
They have a history of conflict in Yugoslavia in the 1990s. It was only like 20, 30 years ago. And at the seminar, there was one participant. She was saying to me, I still remember this so vividly. She was saying, this is her exact word. She was saying, if people from Slovenia and Croatia were in the same place, they would just start killing each other. And she went on saying, but today they were doing healing each other in the same room. I just cannot believe this scene. She said that, and it was stuck in it just felt so emotional. So it was so beautiful and quiet, and I was just filled with love and peace. And that by seeing that scene, the John Lennon's Imagine, the song, it was just starting to playing in my head. This is just his song. There's no countries, no one to kill or die for, and all the people living in peace in one, as one. I think that moment, I have to do this work. That experience in Slovenia always encouraged me to do this work.
You became an international instructor. How was that jump, that responsibility?
I did not wish to become an instructor. Universe put me in this flow, and I still think I am just a messenger of this work.
I want you to convey to our audience what are the benefits of this process of reconnective healing.
There is a mission statement at the Reconnection. Here is the gist of it. So if I'm missing something, forgive me, Eric.
Just the idea of that mission.
Yeah, the idea of it. This frequency, reconnective healing, is based on the love and is bringing humanity together and to promote our infinite evolution. So that's our statement, and that's what we are doing. Like the scenery I witnessed at Slovenia.
Yes.
So what this is saying is we can transcend fear and the limitation and rediscover our true nature, which is love, by interacting with these frequencies. It's if we are interacting people from here, from cognitive thinking personality, there will be no resolution or peace, because this mind is individual and it has personality, and we can never connect. But here, if we connect from our heart, our consciousness, it's a language of energy, as Eric say, language of love. So by connecting from here, we can be as one. It's like we are open up this, stepping into this new level of consciousness. So you can be more peaceful and be yourself and be true to yourself.
What are your projects right now? What are the dates?
It's April 23rd and 24th, held in Tokyo.
Romi, thank you so much.
Well, thank you, Christian. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.